But the question is,
what does undeterred mean to you?
Omnibeats.com. Omnibeats.com.
We're going to go into the settings as we always do. 211 page visitors. Not bad, not bad. The views have definitely jumped up quite considerably, a lot. Going to go to discovery. We're ranked 62. There we go. Stats is still pretty much the same. 77 members active. If we go over to yesterday, well actually no, not even yesterday, that's Wednesday. If we go over to Thursday, what day is it? Today's Thursday. I don't think today was Friday. So Wednesday 559, Thursday 394. Alright, so we've done that. So if we're going to go over to scroll over to the inner circle and have a look and see what the stats is saying. Oops, still on the same page. Inner circle. Go over to settings. Actually, you know what? Scrap it. Let's just go over to discovery and let's see where we're at on there. Going to be a few little things we need to do. So we're under the list of money, and as you know, it's a bit of a trek to get there. So maybe we'll go this direction for the time being. We'll go in a different direction from what we usually do. We'll go come out of there. Go to page 6. I feel like if we go this way, it'd be quicker than the other way that we usually take. So let's go to 8, 9. So we're already making some progress already. And if you scroll on as well, page 11. Yeah, this is much quicker. We should be on page 18, but we're soon about to find out what page we're on together at the same time. At the exact same time. Let's see where we are at. So let's scroll through. Okay, getting closer and closer. Gonna have to shake it up a bit, man. The competition's become fierce, as some people would say. But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving and have a look and see where we're at. Page 17, page 18. So are we on page 18? We are still sitting on page 18. Fantastic. Absolutely awesome. So go back into the community. Going to go straight into settings. Going to show you my dashboard. It's taking a little while to load. It's taking the load time's a bit long. Page is loaded. Traffic is still the same. Not that many. Well, that's about to change anyway. So let's go over to discovery. We've already seen what rank we are. Let's look at the metrics. Still around about the same active members. We're going to go over to Wednesday. 71 activities today. 18 activities. And like I said, we're going to go over to the community, which is called.
So I've decided I'm going to do day 10 and feature Dee Greene in there with the vlog, day 10 vlog, because it's 10 days in to the vlog already. Imagine that, 10 days in.
Move things around. So here we are, the Undeterred Community. just going to go over to the classroom, share with you what's going on in there. Interesting.
Undeterred, adjective, meaning to persevere with something despite setbacks.
To stand firm in purpose or belief.
To keep going even when you feel like quitting.
To say you can when they say you can't.
To say you will when they say you won't.
To never dwell on the past.
To realize you have one life to live
And living it to the fullest.
To keep your eyes on a prize no matter what.
to hear no as many times as it takes to get one yes.
To appreciate the journey just as much as the destination.
To have a love for the grind.
To strive for greatness.
To create a life you love living.
To prove them wrong again.
And again.
And again.
To never give up.
I'm running life's race.
But the question is,
what does undeterred mean to you?
So I've already played that video, how to be undeterred. I've watched that already, so that should be clicked on. How to use the community. Let's have a look at that.
Yo, what's going on? So I wanted to record a quick video to show you how to get the most value out of being in the community. So the first thing I would say to do is scroll down. I kind of rotate these pinned posts, but you'll see this one that says, what's your business and location? And as you can see, there's almost 1,000 comments. So a lot of members have came in here and they've commented what they do, where they're from, and it just makes it easy for everybody to know like who they want to connect with. So you can say, hey, this is what I do, this is where I'm from, and as you see, people come and connect with you. So it's a very easy way to make connections like right off the bat. So that's the first thing I would say to do. Second thing I would say is go into the calendar and look for, every week we do these connection calls. And this is where you can just get on a call and connect with other members, because I've realized in a lot of communities that's not really like a thing. It's not where you can just no agenda, hang out with each other, get to meet each other. So see when these are, and then you can come down here and click add to your calendar. So whenever people get on there, they always make really good connections and sometimes even get sales when they describe what they do. So see about the connection call, and then you can also check out, sometimes we do like workshops, so you can just check out the calendar and see what's on there. The next thing I would say is check out these categories. So on mobile, they'll be at the top, on desktop, they'll be here. These are the recordings of the workshops. So you'll be able to like watch the replay if you missed it, or like engage in the comments. We also have Meet. So sometimes I'll do interviews with other members. And so you'll be able to come in here, watch the interviews. Sometimes I do posts where you can meet people. So this is a good way to meet people as well. Merch. So if you're interested in like getting merch, like we have, you know, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, different things. So this is like an easy way to come and see it. Then in the classroom, if you want to actually buy something inside of the classroom, here is this. So you can click in there and grab something. And then you can just, you can check out the rest of these tabs. Tips. These are different tips people have shared. Support. Every single week I do this post right here. What do you need help with? And you can comment what you need help with, and then people will come and help you. So as you can see, like 137 comments, 95 comments, it gets pretty good engagement. So if you need help with something throughout the week, comment it on this post or share it in the community, and people actually help you. And then we have wins. So if you want to see what other, like what type of wins like people have, you can check those out here. The member map is really cool. You can see like where members are located at around the world. So you can go even and see like by where you're located at, if there's anybody near you that you want to connect with. So that's a cool thing. And then leaderboard. So you get points when people like your comments or your post. And then depending on how many points you have, you can move up the leaderboard. And then you have specific and different rewards and prizes that you get. So like level 2, you can post to the feed, free resources. Level 3, there's like a free course. Level 4 is the live workshops. So you can check out the leaderboard, see where you're at. And then also we give prizes. So whoever's like first at the end of the month, you'll get a prize, and it's different every single time. So that's pretty much everything I would say that you need. Again, I would say the most important thing, come in here and just start connecting with people right away. And then just like go through the rest of these videos. So this talks a little bit about my story if you're interested in that. This is like, what is your dream? So that way we know what you're trying to achieve in the community and it's easier for us to give you support. This is like how to basically like, there's 5 keys to achieving your dream. So once you know what your dream is, here's 5 keys. Best way to post in the community, and then we have a mastermind if you're curious. So some of these videos might change, but I would say also go through these as well, just so you have more context on like how to get the most out of being a member. And as if you have any questions, just either shoot me a DM or Lauren a DM or post in the community, and we'll be glad to help you. So see you in there soon.
All right, so when it comes to posting inside of the community, what we want to avoid is a bunch of marketing, promoting, selling, spamming, pitching, like all the stuff that you typically see in other communities that doesn't get engagement and just really kills the whole experience of the community. And it's not really fun to be a part of. I mean, imagine if instead of it being online, we met up in person and everyone is just trying to do these value posts, these expert posts, and you're just going up to people say, here's this PDF, here's my offer, here's my services. Like, we don't want to freaking do that inside of this community because it's going to kill the whole vibe. What we want to do is encourage discussion. So each post should offer an opportunity for other members to join the conversation. So you don't want to just go in there and say, hey, here's this PDF I created, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to go in there and create these super long posts that are like these expert guru posts that are like, here's 5 tips I learned from this and blah, 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 blah. And you're just talking at people. A lot of people in communities are talking at people. You're not talking with them. And like, we wouldn't do this in person. You don't just go up to someone randomly, start giving them a whole bunch of tips and then just walk away, right? We have conversations, we have discussions. And so whenever you're doing a post inside of the community, think, how can I get other people to join this conversation? And the best way to do that is to ask questions. Don't just talk at people, talk with them. Ask a question. So for example, if you have a YouTube video that you want to share, don't just go into the community, share that video and then bounce. Ask a question. Hey, here's a video that I just created. I'm looking for feedback. What do you guys think of the hook, right? Or hey, what do you guys think of this topic? Or hey, does anyone else in here struggle with mindset? Here are my thoughts on it. What do you think, right? Think of how can I ask a question that will get other members to join the conversation. And then if you're like, okay, but I'm in here to make connections, but I also kind of want to get clients, right? I'm not blind to that fact because I have a business too. And you go into other communities, you genuinely want to connect, but you're also like, man, I want to get clients. The best way to do that, ask a question, get engagement, go deeper in the comments, take that conversation then to the DM, sell that person in the DM, get on a call, talk to them, offer your services there. But you want to keep the conversations going. Look at the other posts in the group, see how they're formatted, see how they're doing well, right? Ask questions, not just random questions like what's your favorite color or what, is your favorite food, nonsense like that, but things that you genuinely want to know, things that you need help with, your feedback, like that's how you're going to do post in the group. If you need help, obviously ask help for whatever it is that you need help with. We have a pinned post, but I wanted to do this video because sometimes I see people coming in here and they're treating it like every other group where you just go in there, you try to add value, you just bounce, and it's like, we're not going to have that, right? And all those posts will be deleted. And that's why a lot of people say, man, this community is actually really, really, really engaging. And that's because we try to focus on it being a community and not just a place where people are pitching, selling, and all that type of stuff. And so I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know, but just be thinking like, how can I do this post in a way that other people can join the conversation and not just, hey, I'm posting and I'm bouncing, and then go deeper in the comments with the conversations. And I guarantee you, if you do this, you're going to have a better time in the community. Other people are going to have a better time in the community. And like, you don't want to see those posts either. Like, you're not going to engage with other people's stuff if they're just pitching you and selling you and spamming you. Like, let's make this a fun place. Let's make this a really engaging place. And let's just make this like a community vibe where we're there for everybody. So don't just rush, try to sell people, try to pitch people, be the part of the community. Hope this video helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and let's get it. See you in the community.
Yo, what's going on? So I wanted to record this video to let you know about our school mastermind that we have, which is a mastermind where you can get help from myself and other members inside of the community growing your own school community. I'm always getting people saying, man, I really love Undeterred. It's a dope community. You guys are growing so fast. How can I get more members into my own community? How can I get more engagement? How can I monetize? And we had a mastermind where it was more about like just business in general, but just seeing the type of people that we're in, people are like, why don't we just make it about school specifically? That way we're all kind of talking about the same stuff about, about pages, membership tiers, like all of these things school related. So it's like, all right, cool, let's do that. So basically what we do is every single week, we get on a call together and we go basically one by one. You say, hey, this is my question this week, or this is what I'm struggling with. And then the other people will chime in and help you with that. And so we're all growing our communities together. We're all helping each other out. We're sharing what's working for us. We're sharing what we're testing, these different things like this. What this is not is just a mastermind of high level people that are already making tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, because those are the people that might not need it. It's more people that are trying to figure out, a mix of trying to figure out how to grow a school community and people that have had a certain level of success. So it's not like millionaires and only people that are at the top. And because of that, right now we're pretty much offering like a pay what you want model. So I see this mastermind probably being around like $5,000 per year in the future, around $500 per month. But right now we want to prove the concept, prove that it works, and prove that we can get people results. So if you're interested, there's going to be a link below. You just click that link. It's going to take you to an application. Fill out the application. I'll get back to you. We can speak, see if it's a good fit, and if so, we can get you into the mastermind, and you can see, for yourself what that's like. But just keep in mind that we're probably not going to be doing this pay what you want model forever. So now is a great time to get in while we're figuring things out, while we're working together, and while we're building this. So I'm super excited about this. I think a lot of dope communities are going to come from it, and it'd be cool to have you in there. If it's something you're interested in, click the link below, apply, and talk to you soon. Let's get it.
Focusing on the Undeterred community, just really showcasing them and sharing with you what they look like, what the community actually looks like inside and outside, and showing a bit of a story about Dee Greene and Lauren Green, if I could find any information that is on YouTube.
Yes, I love that. I didn't do that. Hello. Welcome to the Well Woman Podcast. I am your host, RD Hill, and I am so excited to be here on today. I have a jewel. This spirit, oh my God, she prayed for me. Our first conversation, she prayed for me and she made me cry. Can you believe it? But she is just a wonderful, wonderful person. She is loving. She is kind. She loves the Lord and she loves people. She loves God's people. And I just wanted to know more about her. And because she just intrigued me so much, I said, why not share this moment with you? So I have here Lauren Green, my sister, our sister in Christ. Woo! Yes, welcome to the well. Welcome to the well. All right, so we want to check our sound. We want to make sure that we sound okay. Lauren, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. Yes. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. So listen, you guys know how it go. I'm excited. I get excited. Sometimes I forget things. So I like to get the formalities out of the way. I would like to start with Lauren telling us about herself, her ministry, all the wonderful things she's doing in the world, and how we can follow her and support that which God is birthing through her. Take it away.
Yes, I wasn't prepared for this part, but
Be ye also ready.
I know. I'm Lauren, married for almost 7 years. I have a daughter. She is 13. I co-lead and help my husband with our school community / business called Undeterred Entrepreneurs. And that is just helping entrepreneurs to achieve their dreams, regardless of whatever setbacks, obstacles that they face, right? Being undeterred, just persevering and pushing towards the goal. Aside from that, I don't have an official ministry, but I do have a heart for women's ministry. just elevating believers, so helping women know their identity in Christ and walk in the authority that they've been given through Him. So that is a recurring theme in my life. Every kind of event or thing that I'm working on probably has something to do with that. I love coffee. I love to dance to salsa music from my Puerto Rican heritage. I'm currently in Central Florida. Before this, as a family, we were traveling and living abroad. One of my favorite places is Budapest, Hungary. And yeah, I'm just honored to be here.
Wow, wow, wow. Listen, when you said you had a 13-year-old daughter, I seen her. She is beautiful, but you do not look older than 13 yourself. First, we want to get the backstory. So we want to recognize who Lauren was possibly before Christ or whatever it is that she's comfortable with sharing. So let's dive in. Who were you before the world told you who you had to be?
That's interesting. I guess, I don't know if the world told me I had to be something, but I put this expectation on myself. Or maybe, just from my upbringing. Nobody's upbringing is perfect. And I believe most parents do the best that they can with what they have, right? So I would say the same for my parents. They did the best they could with what they had, with what they knew. But I will say my dad is the only male out of 6 siblings. So he has, out of 6, so he has 5 sisters. He got married and had 2 daughters and now a granddaughter. So he's been outnumbered, the poor guy. And ever since we were young, my sister and I, he would tell us, I just want you to be a strong, independent woman, right? I would just want you to not have to depend on a man, right? Because I think he saw the hurt and the trials that his sisters went through and he was trying to avoid that. But what I realized as I got older, before I really came to the Lord, was that I don't want to be a strong, independent woman. Yes, strong in the Lord, but being strong and independent without a man is outside of God's order.
Absolutely.
And so that was like an eye opener for me. So not necessarily what the world told me I had to be, but that was just a thought process that I grew up into. Like, I need to work, I need to do this, I need to, just have it all together so I don't need to depend on anybody. And so I don't know if that answers your question, but
it does. It does. I've said in my life so many times too that there's been times where my protection has almost become my paralysis or even my prison, to where it kept me so limited. Yeah, I definitely understand that. And I'm glad you said that. Our parents, sometimes we get mad at them, but our parents at the end of the day, they loved us or love us. And they have done the best that they really could to set up foundation so that we could go further and be what they consider better than them. So thank you for sharing that. In going down that trajectory, what pivotal moment would you say changed your life or the direction of your life?
well, I can think of several, some good and some bad. But I'll give you the Spark Notes version as I kind of run through this. When I was a young girl, I was sexually molested by a family member. And so that's not so uncommon, right? Like there's a lot of women who have experienced something like that, and you might want to put a trigger warning to this just because I mentioned that. But um, because of that, I learned how to forgive when I was 12, right? So I learned that forgiveness is not a feeling, it's a decision. And because I learned at 12, it doesn't make it easier, but I would say my forgiveness muscle is stronger than most people, right? Like I know how to forgive quickly because I've been doing it for so many years, right? It's not that it's not that when people hurt you, it's easy to do, right? The hurt and the offense still stings, but you know the benefit of forgiveness, and it's like your rebound time is so fast. You're like, I cannot let this sit or linger any longer. So I would say that was pivotal in my life, right? Because of that, I was kind of pushed into silence, right? So that is already guiding me to not speak out, to not confront things, to just brush it under the rug. And it's just like a very quiet demeanor. Not that if that's naturally how you are, then that's great. But that's not naturally how I was. And I remember the shift, right? So then I had to grow up. I want to say, because of that, I became, very promiscuous in my teen years, ended up pregnant at 19, even though I grew up in a Christian home. Like my mom made sure we went to church every single Sunday, right? So that just because we were in that environment does not omit us from, hard things, making poor decisions. So end up pregnant at 19, and I rededicate my life at 21 years old. And then from there starts like the real journey with Jesus. From there starts even deeper healing. I learn about deliverance ministry and the spiritual realm and generational curses and all the things that I wasn't taught. And then I come to realize, that little girl that had a voice at one point, it starts to come back, right? Because then I'm like, okay, the enemy will use things in our lives to silence us, right? Because what does the Bible tell us in Revelation? That we overcome the enemy by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And for years, I hadn't said anything. It was a way for the enemy to keep me quiet. And there's so many times where the Lord will use me. Like you said, we prayed together. The Lord will just give me a word for somebody. And so I've had to really let the Lord heal me, but then step into speaking out, using my voice. When God says to say something, say it. If I have an opinion about something, say it. If I see wrong being done, then speak out about it. It's not, okay, let me just brush this under the rug. No. So all of those things kind of was very pivotal in my journey, as I would say landmarks. If I think about my life thus far, those are stamps that I can remember specifically, that really, really changed the course and direction of my life.
Oh my goodness. First, I want to thank you for sharing that with us. I mean, it's so heartfelt and so real. And like you stated, so many women and unfortunately men have experienced sexual assault. And I myself, that just truly hit me. Your understanding and your willingness to forgive and be submitted to the Lord, how has that helped you in marriage, in mothering, in friendships? That seems like it's such a gift, such a power that you are displaying and you are expounding on. So could you just tell us a little bit about how just having the heart to forgive like Christ has helped you in other relationships?
Yeah, definitely. I think There's, I think, a couple things that I think of. First, what the Bible tells us, right? That God forgave me. And I know that I have done some really messed up things. And so if God is able to forgive those things, then who am I to not forgive that of the other person, my husband, my child? So I think that's the first one. The second one I'll talk about, like, as it pertains to marriage, remembering that before he was my husband, he was God's son.
Ooh.
And so I need to talk to him and treat him as such. If God is forgiving me, he's also forgiving him, and I need to forgive him.
Here's a video.
There it is.
This thing's too big for a picture, so.
Because let's be real, in marriage, you don't like each other all the time.
What's going on, everybody? It's been a minute since we recorded a video. That's because these past few weeks have been crazy trying to get this wedding going. Let me see that ring.
Hello, sir.
And then mine. Nothing.
Piss each other off sometimes, right? But forgiving quickly, even in those moments of pushback or bumping heads, you know, not letting the sun go down when you're angry, all of that kind of stuff. Same thing in motherhood. I think in motherhood, it's less about me forgiving her and more about me asking for forgiveness from her. Because I think there's power in both. We have to be humble enough to say, I didn't do that right, or I messed up here. Would you forgive me?
Fancy. We just got married on Sunday, or Saturday, sorry. Saturday.
You're losing track of the days already.
That's how it starts. Today is Monday, and we're actually in Philadelphia right now on our way to Rome. So we're gonna be going to Italy, going to Rome, Positano. So I guess this is our first like official travel vlog. It's like this airport. It's like so many cool little spots.
I really don't know what to do.
I like this. That way the ladies know. Take it.
You gotta take a picture like that and post it on your IG.
I'm hoping that as soon as we get up and then we get into the sky, they start serving food. Finally, some food. Touchdown in Rome.
Wherever. But this is the thing. This is what today's vlog is. Specifically focusing on their community, because before our community, their community was there before us. And one of the things I learned from Dee Greene is the fact of really just being there for the community, really just putting in the work. It's actually really cold in the UK right now. Really, really cold. If it was cold, man, I'm seriously, it feels cold. But the thing is, what I want to say with you is being online is a cold environment, you know, and one of the things that Undeterred do is they make the community completely free for all entrepreneurs to join. 2, they allow people to join all at the same time on a Monday. So you have to wait. If you've joined after Monday, you have to wait, because they focus their intentions on helping the community throughout the week, just to get that cohesion, just to get that support, just to get that real focus on the people that's already in the community, rather than just welcoming people in every single second, which is what you do on a paid community, because you have no choice. There's no barrier, there's no bar, there's no gate, there's nothing to stop people coming in. As soon as you have a paid community in school, people come flooding in, and there's nothing you can do about it. But if you have a free community like Undeterred, you could be you could use more strategy. You could use more strategy, and you can actually allow people to come in on a Monday, which is pretty cool. So let's get into it.
As you probably already know, being an entrepreneur is one of the hardest and loneliest things that you can do, and it's hard to find other people in this world to connect with that actually get you and understand that, like, bro, I don't want to just have a normal life. Like, I want to live life on my own terms, and I want to make money doing something that I actually love doing. I've lived in, I think, 9 countries, Mexico, Colombia, UK, Turkey, Albania, Morocco. I'm here in Budapest, Hungary right now. A couple other countries I'm probably missing. And I met so many cool entrepreneurs that were just trying to build their business on their own, and they get frustrated. They don't know, there's questions that they have that they can't find people to answer, and like it just becomes so hard that they end up eventually giving up. And I just hated that. And I was like, man, what if we just had a place that we could all connect, we could all share ideas, and we could all help each other? If we're all coming together, like we could all achieve our dreams, we could all grow our business. So that's what Undeterred is about. The word undeterred means to persevere despite setbacks. And so it's just like, man, no matter what challenges we face, like we're there to help each other out. And so if you're, tired of growing your business alone, you're tired of just like, being on this journey solo, and you would love to connect with other entrepreneurs around the world to where you can get feedback, support, maybe prayer, like just help along the way. Like that's what this community is for. And we just want to be there with you every step of the way. So all you gotta do, click, I don't know, there's gonna be some button somewhere that says join. It's free to join. And basically one thing that we're testing right now is every Monday we let new people in. And the reason behind that is we actually want to have like a really dope community. I see a lot of these entrepreneur communities are just like basically like lead magnets. So you get in there and they're basically just trying to sell you on to the next thing, and we that's not what we're about. And so basically from the other days that we're not letting new people in, we want to focus on the people that are in there and just make it like a really good community and actually provide people with genuine support and actually help them. And so if you don't get let in right away, that's the reason why. But then now like once you get in there, we're actually really going to help you. You're going to have a ton of support. It's just obviously I'm biased, but I think it's a dope community. And the reason I say that, not because I made it, but because we just have some really cool entrepreneurs in there that are very genuine, helping other people and sharing freely. So I don't want to go on a tangent, but hope this helps, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Let's get it.
Yo, yes, D, what's good? Oh, come on, man. Don't do this to me.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Yo,
I can hear you now.
yes.
What's good?
Yeah,
What's good, bro?
this is good, man. Hey, Undeterred in the building, celebrity.
What's
Love,
up, man?
love what you're doing, man. I absolutely love your energy. You and your wife's energy is awesome, man. Like, I'm just like, yeah, it's all good, man. I mean,
Appreciate you, bro.
yeah, man. So what's happening, man? What's happening, man? I see nice sunshine coming in and everything. You got yourself some free food, coffee, the works. That's
Yeah.
that's exactly what I wanted to do. But I looked at the time and said, I ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna be rushing around on public transport, and it's gonna be a horrible call. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's good to see you, man. What's the plan? What's
Good to see
happening?
you too, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, just getting trying to catch up on these school notifications, which sometimes takes forever because by the time I'm almost done, it's like a whole bunch more is like coming in.
Oh, it's gone crazy, bro. 1 minute I was your neighbor, the next minute I'm right on the third place. I'm like, what happened? You know what I mean? I was like, hey, what's up, neighbor? The notifications is unreal. I didn't realize it was going to be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, it goes insane, bro, sometimes.
And then I found I was spending more time in Skoolers than my own community. That's why I asked you. I said, like, well, bro, why are you posting so much in your own community? And then I was like, oh, no, I ain't posting in my community. You know what I mean? So I've learned, I learned a lot. You see where I'm going? I learned a lot from you. This time elsewhere, like they didn't even see me, and I'm like, this is mad. You know what I mean? You gotta show love to your community. You know what I mean? So like, what's the plan with? Go on. What's
really
go on.
Like if I'm tracking the time, I try to only spend like I don't know, like 30 minutes in there in Skoolers, and the rest is like in Undeterred.
Yeah, you got good energy
Unless
there.
I'm like replying to comments.
No, you got good energy there, and it's showing. And obviously, that's how doors are opening up for you. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you making time for this call. You know, when I saw the connect, I said, "Hey, I gotta connect with D, man. I gotta connect with D. It has to happen, like you know what I mean." So yeah, man, it's all love, man. So what's the plan with Undeterred? What's your focus, man? You know what I mean?
Man, really just making it like I really want it to be one of the best like communities online for entrepreneurs. I feel like you do that, everything else opens up from there.
We got you, bro. We got you. We got you, bro. Every time someone comes into the squad, they're getting redirected to you. I already messaged your wife and I told her, look, advertise because we got a post. I said, just drop your community in there and say what you're about, and everyone will just come in because it's flowing nicely. You know what I mean? Because we're all about exactly what you do, except for we charge $10 a month in one of the communities and one-time payment for the other community. You know what I mean? The only difference is we do everything you do, but we're not you. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
We have a different
A
flavor.
different style.
You know what I mean? A different
Yeah.
style. But other than that, the energy reminded me of home. So you got me. You got me for life, bro. Unless you block me, I'm there, bro. People are gonna be going right back. They're gonna be seeing loads of people coming through. Loads of people. Because you know what I mean? Just the energy, the presence, what you represent, the branding, everything about it, man, it's just a good look, man. So it's like it's just nice, you know what I mean? The other reason why I wanted you in our community is because I wanted to do like connect calls with you on the live calls. Because at the moment, I don't know if you saw a post, but it's a post saying that they want communities to be able to connect on a live call. That would be dope because then we could do Undeterred with Grow Scuderos, you know what I mean? But at the moment, we can't. We're not able to do that. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted you in there because I wanted to showcase you as a leader that you are. So everyone be like, okay, this is the guy you're talking about. Like I'm not some crazy guy. Like they'll be like, oh, so you are. I see. Because when they see what I see, they're gonna join automatically. Because people don't join communities. Who do they join?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times they join for the person that they like, depending on the vibes.
Yeah, there you go. So they don't join your community. They join the people that's in your community. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's going to
True,
make
yeah.
it grow and exponentially grow really fast. You know, I find I commend you because a free community I find difficult to build. I find it easier to build a paid community than a free community.
I mean, I guess it just depends on the style, but I think for me, it's just like the nature of like who I am. You know what I mean? I didn't want people to have to worry about like how much it was and canceling and all that type of stuff. So, or having to convince them to join, I'll just join, see what the vibe is like.
Can I give you a secret?
What's up?
No, I was joking. It's not a secret. So what it is basically is that we do let people in for free depending on who they are. You know what I mean, it just depends on who you are. That's all it is. It just depends on who you are and what you're bringing to the table. Do you see? So so that gives a different kind of the way I see it. It gives a different feel because if you know that you could have spent X amount of money to come on in, but someone's just now said to you, "Hold on a second, we like who you are. We appreciate you. The team, the squad wants you in, and we just bypass the money part. It just gives that added benefit, the actual, you know what I mean, value in there. See what I'm saying? So it's just a sense of mindset. You see what I'm saying? Because you could still be
Yeah.
a paid community. I know you're saying you want to be free forever. You can still be a paid community, but you can still have exceptions for certain people. You know, certain demographics where you know that some people just don't have the mindset to have the money at the moment. But you know, if you got them through the gate, through the door, they're gonna be like, "Whoa, I got it," and they're gonna want to learn from you. So they're gonna work their hardest to find the money to join your master. You know what I mean? Your mindset, your mastermind. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So like, have you got a projection of how many people you want in at a certain point in time, or you just running with it?
I feel like it's not necessarily about the amount of people. It's more about like the
Quality.
quality.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just see
So
it.
for
I'll
me,
just
it's
test it.
just it's just like It's more about like the feeling of like just like the reputation of like, yo, this is like you have to join this if you're an entrepreneur, especially like if you're on school. I think it's like for me, I don't know. I don't. I stopped looking at what people are doing in the online space because I feel like people don't really know what money is. It's like, bro, if you're talking to like Nike or Louis Vuitton or Apple or whoever, they don't care about 10K per month. So I think a lot of people are sacrificing the money that they could make in the long term to sell someone something for $10 a month. And for me, I'm just like, if we just have it for free and we build a super dope community, like you can sell whatever you want after that. You know what I mean? You can do meetups, you can do hats, you can do masterminds, like books, like it doesn't matter what you're selling, like they're gonna buy it just because they like the vibe. So for me, it's more about like building up the brand over a year and then seeing like what happens after that.
I feel this is a beneficial because it's like you've got so much to give, and I know that with the right people connected with you, quality, as you said. I totally agree with you, and that's what we look for is quality in people joining our community. We don't just say, "Hey, we want everyone to come on in," because if it was the case, we'll be rammed with loads of people. But it isn't the situation at all. The thing for me is that I've been in this game since dial-up. I don't know if you remember dial-up. You look young, you might not
Of
be
course,
young.
bro.
You know about dial-up?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, because you look young, man. You know what I mean? You look well young. You look.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
Okay, 34.
Okay, so we're around about the same age group. So yeah, you know about dial-up. So I've been in the game since dial-up, man. So I've been building communities for free all day long, and it got to a point where I learned that from my own experience, free, is that people don't appreciate it. You know what I mean? They don't value it as much. They leave and go. They lurk or whatever they do. But at the same time, saying that, I've seen from you, if you have a free community and you give value and you give the energy in, they're going to stay. So I have a free
Yeah,
community. We still have free communities. We just don't have them on school as free. We are thinking of having a free school community, which would just go crazy. But it's just the capacity, the amount, because like you've got 400 or something people in, and by tomorrow you probably have 1,000. You could just flip like that, and it's like
yeah.
that's why I'm like, bro, have you got a team? Because I'm like, how are you and Lauren coping with all of these posts that are just coming in, coming in, coming in, and you've got such good energy in the community? It's like, bro, and plus you're on the school ads as well. I saw you on my mobile phone, and then I saw you on Facebook. I was like, come off my phone, man. And I'm like, what's going on? Why is D on my phone? I was like, oh, that's D. Oh, see, that's dope. Okay. And I have to wait for
Yeah.
the advert to finish before I can continue. But I love adverts. I love adverts because I learn from them and I then implement what I've learned from them rather than escaping the adverts on YouTube. I like to keep them because then you learn what people are putting money into. They're spending millions on these adverts. So where other people want to escape the adverts, I'm a bit weird like that. I will watch the advert and I'll be like, okay, so that's what Tony Robbins is doing. You know what I mean? You know, that's what Eric Thomas
Yeah.
is doing. You know, that's what they're doing. That's what Alex Omoze is doing. Oh, okay. Alex Omoze videos don't look so much like some of them are like really, really edited out, and there's ones that are so natural and like it's easy. Like your video advert, it was literally you on an everyday Skoolers day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
It was literally that. But you got so much energy and presence about you, it just showed up. So who are you, D? Like where have you come from? Like how long have you been in the game from? Because I ain't heard from you. I should have heard from you about you from ages ago. Sound like you've been in this for like 20, 40 years. Lying his
I
age.
mean, I've been on like the online space, I think since like 2020, doing different things here and
okay,
there. Yeah.
okay. So not long at all.
Yeah, I guess not really. Yeah, like 4 years maybe.
So yeah, that's interesting because Chris, co-founder, who we connected back on TikTok when I was live on TikTok, we lost contact for like over 15 years, but we went to nursery together. So we were waddling around after our nappies. Like we've known each other that long, but we lost contact. He's only been online for 3 years, and he does free like you. Literally, he's got a LinkedIn community. He's got over, what was it, 20 or 30,000 people, something like that.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and I'm like, but he don't like talking to people because he's faceless. I'm the face, he's faceless. You know what I mean? So like you guys have been on it short amount of time, but you've got so much knowledge from it because it's grown so quickly. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of still old school, but wanting to be like not wanted to be like moved into the new school, but I've seen the times have changed so much. So that's the difference, man. But I mean, but like school, yeah, man. I understand why you're such a leader in your community because it makes sense. You know what I mean? If you're not there, why would anyone want to be there? You're the main face. You and Lauren are the main face. And if you're not about, what are we doing here? Like we're in a party. The guests, the whole state there, the house party. Like where are they? You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I absolutely love Undeterred, man. Undeterred in the building, man. Seriously. You know what I mean? It's a good look. It's a good look, man. We're going to be doing a meetup in November. So I'm wondering if you'd be able to attend. It's going to be in London on November. I'll give you the credentials for it to see if you can come along. But do you know about the school mayors?
Yeah, they got me as one for here
Yeah. So where are you again?
in Hungary, Budapest.
Yeah. So it's like I was just thinking to myself, in-person meetups is dope. So that has to happen. So I'm talking to the school mayor of London, S Green. I don't know if you heard of him. So I'm working towards getting in the community, not getting into community, or actually I was working towards getting in their community, which he accepted me in. And I'm like, yes, now we just need to do the meet up in London because it's like, it's great doing the online thing, but it's nice. It's a different feeling when you meet in person. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, it's a whole nother level, man. So yeah, man, I don't want to keep you too long, man. I know you're a busy guy. You got loads of calls to go, but feel free to share who you are, how people can connect with you. If it's school, it's school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's. I mean, you just go to my profile, or, I mean, if people are in Skoolers, they probably will see it. Trying to think of the best way. Like, if you're not, I guess like you can always go to my Instagram, which is @DGreene, and connect with me there, or click the link in the bio, and it'll take you to the community. But the community is probably like the best place if we let you in.
Do you know what, D? You're a humble guy. You're going places, man. You're going places, man. I tell you, man. I always recognize it. Like I've had a podcast called Find the Born Leader Within You, and I used to interview leaders before they even knew they were leaders. Some of them before they even became multimillionaires. And I would say to them, I know that you're gonna make it. I just know. I can just tell if you just stay consistent, keep doing what you're doing, and the fact that you got your soulmate, your wife, your twin flame on with you, it's a wrap, bro. It's
touchdown and roll. Yeah. See if we can remember where these bags are at. This is where we're at, right? Yeah. Is this one? This one?
Thank you very much.
So instead of getting on the
it's dope. You know what I mean? Lauren, absolutely awesome. Your energy, both of you, when you're messaging us and my community, they tell me, they're like, do you know, like D messaged me and then Lauren messaged, did they do that to you? Is that normal? I said, bro, I said, girl, like my sister, like that's dope. The fact they connect like that, that's how you're supposed to do it. Like, watch how they're doing it, and please do it the same for our team. Because I'll be talking to the team, I'm like team, you need to do it how Lauren and D's doing it. Like, you have to do it like them. Like, that's how you do it. There's no selling, there's no spam. They're just generally connecting with you. It's like, whoa, that's how. I'm like, everyone, please watch. That's how you do it. So yeah, man, it's love, man. Seriously.
Oh, that's funny, man. Appreciate you, bro.
No, because when you get the messages on school, it feels like it's gonna be a pitch. You're just waiting. You're like, I'll wait for the
Yeah,
pitch.
100, bro. I hate that. I hate that, bro.
I'm waiting, and then it's a pitch, so you don't even wait anymore. You just click the block. You just straight gone. Oh my god! Nah, for real though. Because there's a lot of them, and I don't understand how they let them in. Because it shouldn't be a lot. I don't know. I feel like they could do something more.
I think that was just like, unfortunately, like what was being taught for a long time. So I think things are starting to shift a little bit, hopefully. But yeah, unfortunately.
So what's the plan for the rest of the day? What's it looking like for you?
About to go through these school notifications. I got to record some ads for school at some point. We have the mastermind call at 8 p.m. tonight, or my time 8 p.m. Got to message everyone that joined yesterday. I don't know, there's probably 40 people or something like that. Yeah, just a long list, and then just enjoying life. Like, try to probably meet up with some people in person. So.
And like, why are you in a calf? Like, why are you in a calf? Like, people like, why is this guy in a calf? Why are you in a calf? I know it sounds like.
I just got done actually meeting up with someone. So we connected here, and I know the people that work here. Like, I'm cool with them. So it's just like, for me, it's like Undeterred is like one aspect of community building, but building it in person is like very important to me. And they don't have to be entrepreneurs. Just like, I really am big on, like, if I'm gonna be in a city or country, like, I want to contribute, like, somehow. Like, how can I make those people's lives better? They don't have to be able to give anything back to me. So it's like a cafe is like a good place to do that. Gets you out the house too.
I love that. And when people are watching this, I'm like, if they don't realize what you just said was super dope, like, that is like so much gold in there, nuggets in there, gems. Because being in a cafe and being in a place where people connecting with you and seeing you in person is how you build connections, long life,
100%,
100 real genuine connections. You know what I mean? There's no other way of connecting with people but being where D is right now. And I would be, But D was like, you gotta get on this call earlier, man, because I'm a busy guy, man. You gotta make time for me. I'm
I
like,
said later,
oh, was
not
it?
earlier.
Oh, we got it wrong. Oh man, I was confused. All right, cool. Let's get off the call. Get you getting on with what you need to do. I got it confused, man. My apologies. I thought you meant that I needed to get in earlier because I was looking to go
No,
to my coffee shop. You know what I mean, I was looking to go out of here, man. I was looking to be at home. You know what I mean? So we got it wrong. I got it wrong. My all right, cool. Well, I hope I'm not delaying
we
you on
made
your.
it happen.
I hope I'm not delaying you, man. You know what I mean?
No, this was the time. This was a good time for me because I had someone that came over here, and I was like, oh, I have a call at 11, but let me see if I can move it back. That way we can have more time to chat. But it worked out good, bro.
Yeah, man. And look at that. Undeterred on the hat. Look at you wearing the branding. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're working on that, man. We that's the next step for us to just have the branded clothing. Yeah, it's dope. So like, how long's Undeterred been going for?
I started as a clothing line in 2019, actually, and I just didn't really know like what to do from there. And so I started doing a whole bunch of other stuff. And then April of this year, I was like, let me just create like a community for free on Skool and just see what happens, and maybe just sell the clothing in there as we build it. Because then people are buying into like the identity of the community. So it's just kind of like an idea that I had, and within the first before the trial was up, I think we had like over 100 people. So I was just like, oh, let's just see what happens.
Okay. Is there anything else you want people to know about you since this is now recorded and you're given permission for me to use it?
So if you just go to like undeterredco.com, it should take you to the Skool link or the about page. Undeterred, UNDETERRED, and then co.com should take you there.
And if I've got a few more minutes of your time, could you explain to people what Skool means to you and what people should be doing when they join Skool? Like, there's people that want to start communities right now, and they kind of feel like Skool's not for them. So one of the things I would say before D says anything is join Undeterred. I'm going to put the information underneath this video. Join Undeterred because they're doing big things, man. So yeah,
I
D.
would say don't ever be somebody that just listens to people saying like, "Oh, this is the next best thing," like AI or community or real estate or whatever. Like, think about what your personality is, because like a community could work for me, but if you don't really like talking to people and you don't like really pouring into people, and you rather just be selling, maybe that's not for you. But if you have an idea of like, these are the type of people I really want to connect with, and then I would like selling maybe something to them. I think it's something worth checking out. I would say don't feel like you have to be an expert. Just make a community around like a similar, like-minded group of people or thing. Could be dog lovers, comic books, coffee, whatever. Get those people in there and then get feedback from them on like what to sell. So I don't like think that much anymore. I just like ask people and then I just do what they want. It's just so much easier.
Cool. That's very helpful for people because, like, how long has your community been going for? That's another thing as well.
Since April.
Since April. Nice, nice, nice. So you have, when is it you open the doors for people? Because you got some kind of like queuing system going on?
Mondays. Every
Mondays.
Monday.
Is there a time that you do it? Like, do you think wake up at midnight
Nah.
and say, I'm gonna open up the door now?
Nah. Just whenever I wake up and I get to it.
I love that because for me, I'll be like, I've got to set a time in my head and I'll be like telling
Nah.
people it's going to be like 6 a.m. That's when I open up the door. Okay, so you're not putting no pressure on you. Okay, not a people pleaser. And that's
It's
good
like
not to be.
for a lot of people, like I'm in Europe, so a lot of people that are in the US, like they're gonna be already let in by the time they wake up.
Okay. So then
And if they're over here, it's fine. Like they just get in when they get in.
so technically speaking, it's Monday for some and some people it might not be.
Yeah, I guess,
Kinda,
yeah.
kinda. So guys,
Could be Sunday.
just join on Sunday. So you don't feel like you're waiting forever.
No. It'll definitely be Monday. 'Cause I'm not doing it at like 6 a.m. in the morning. So it's definitely Monday. It's definitely Monday for everybody.
Do you know what? That's the first time I've had to be in a queue for school. Like, other than that, you don't even know they're going to accept you or not. So when I heard Monday, I was like, why didn't I just join on Sunday? Now it's a long wait. So I swear I joined after Monday. I had to wait
Oh yeah.
all the way around for 7 days, but it was worth the wait, man. It's an awesome community, lovely people. Everyone's got massive value to give and great people to connect with, man. So yeah, Undeterred, big things happening for Undeterred, man, for sure. And it's a clothing line. It's a brand. It's a movement. That's dope. I was kind of because I saw an advert on YouTube. I'm sure I saw an advert somewhere. I don't know if it was YouTube. I saw an Undeterred advert, or was it on your actual school about page? And I was like, this looks like a brand advert.
Oh yeah, it was on my okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is okay. This is a lot of work gone into this one.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up? Because I know we could talk for a whole hour if you wanted to. Another 30 minutes.
No, really, man. I always tell people like just be someone that takes action. Don't be the person that just nods their head and listening to what we're talking about and you're like living your life because you just wasted time. So whatever you feel called to do, just do it. Don't make no excuses. I guess be undeterred and let's go.
That's dope. Because the thing is, with this wasn't planned. Like Dee never said he was like he was recording, or I never said I was going to record it. So if you're watching this now, it was meant to be. You know what I mean? And make sure you join. Like I have to say, if I love something, you already know. For those of you that know me, I always say that represent the person that's on the call. And this isn't even a podcast or anything. This was just supposed to be a meeting, but I was like, actually, this could work really well. You know, so I'm going to put this in the community as soon as possible. You know what I mean? If you want to throw in a logo or two, you want to send it my way to add it on there or anything, just let me know. And it's all good to go, man. It's like, or if you've got anything that you want to promote, anything else you want to say, feel free to. But yeah, I'm going to post this everywhere. So yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you too, man. Looking forward to many more calls, and maybe we could do a proper one. I'm sure we will do. But yeah, looking forward to seeing more of what you're doing and seeing you just grow from strength to strength. You and Lauren, Undeterred, the whole family. Absolutely awesome, man. Great.
Okay.
Man.
Let's get it.
Love it, man. Yeah, nice.
Undeterred, adjective, meaning to persevere with something despite setbacks.
To stand firm in purpose or belief.
To keep going even when you feel like quitting.
To say you can when they say you can't.
To say you will when they say you won't.
To never dwell on the past.
To realize you have one life to live
and living it to the fullest.
To keep your eyes on a prize no matter what.
To hear no as many times as it takes to get one yes.
To appreciate the journey just as much as the destination.
To have a love for the grind.
To strive for greatness.
To create a life you love living.
To prove them wrong again.
And again.
And again.
To never give up
on running life's race.
But the question is,
what does undeterred mean to you?